I start my day off with a smoothie. This is what I eat every day. Which that smoothie consists of a cup of milk, a spoon of protein, which is about 100 calories and has 18 grams of protein. So not too bad, but you know, it always could be better. And I put in an egg in there and a banana. So all that stuff, I put it in the blender, mix it up, drink it, and I'm good to go. And I also take my vitamins in the morning, which they are vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and vitamin E. And what those do is help you have better looking skin, and which is why I'm taking those, because I do look a little older for my age. And I also have some fish oil, and what fish oil does, obviously helps you lose a little bit of weight by burning fat, and it helps your cholesterol out and your heart and all that good stuff, and that's why I take those. And on top of that, I also take my multivitamin, which I take that every day. So this is my breakfast. This is what I have every day, no matter what. Now for lunch, it's also pretty much the same thing, but this is where I change it up a little bit. Since I have 2 breaks, I start off with 2 cups of pineapple. Those I have them every single day. And I also have 3 tablespoons of dried peanuts. That's my first lunch for my first break every day. Now this is where I change it up every once in a while. I have, for today, I had some 5 ounces of tuna and a fourth of avocado. Now the tuna is what I change out every once in a while. Whenever I get bored of tuna, I switch it with some, maybe some chicken. If I want some steak, that's what I would switch. And whenever I do that, I also take the egg out of my protein shake in the morning. But that is the only thing I change in my diet. Anything else, I do not. And the reason why I do that is because it's easier for me to stick to this than to, you know, eat different stuff. Yeah, I do get bored of it sometimes, but this is more productive for me, eating the same things every day. So when I get home from work, the first thing I do is have this right here. Now this is a cup of beans, a slice of ham, and a fourth of avocado. Now this is what I do when I get home. This is the first thing I eat. But after this, I start getting ready for working out. Now when I work out, the thing I love to take is creatine. Now for those of you who don't know what creatine is, it's a supplement that gives you a little bit more energy whenever you're working out. Now this is 2 scoops worth. I take one right before working out and one after. And this is a total of 300 calories. A little bit too much, but the supplement I have right now, that's what it is. There is other kind of creatine that is 0 calories, is just straight up creatine. Now this is a bit of a mix with some sugar and stuff, that's why it has a lot of calories. But still a good product. This, what it pretty much does is it gives you a couple more reps whenever you're working out. So let's say you usually do 8 to 10 reps on whatever thing you're doing. It's going to give you a couple more reps whenever you're working out, which is a great thing, and it helps you out build muscle, you know. But one of the things is you have to drink a lot of water, lots and lots of water whenever you're taking creatine. But great product, I do recommend it. It's a great supplement. So whenever I'm done working out, I take my creatine, I'm done, I'm sweating, I take my shower. What I do is take 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now these are a good thing to take on the daily basis. Not necessarily 2 tablespoons, but you can always just take 1. What they do is help you out burn fat. Not a whole lot, but you know, just boosts your chances up a little bit to burn more fat. And they have a lot of omega-3. They're high in fiber, and they have a lot of nutrients. So these are like a plus on your diet. And this is what I do take every day, no matter what. Now, after, you know, I'm done with all my stuff, I like to end my day with a juice. Now, I do juice my own stuff, and it's quite a bit of stuff what I juice. And what I do is get all the stuff ready, clean it out, wash it, cut it up. But what it consists of is this stuff right here, which is quite a bit of stuff. I start off with some kale leaves, which these, for those of you who don't know, they're high in nutrients. They're good for detoxing, and they have a lot of antioxidants. So those are really good to take whenever you're juicing. I would highly recommend them. And I have my apple to make it a little bit sweeter, because of the stuff I have, it does taste a little bitter. So I always put an apple in there. And I have a cucumber, also, you know, helps out a little bit of the taste. And 2 stalks of celery. Now these, highly recommend them. You know, whatever diet you're using, these are a must-have. They help you out a whole lot, and they're good for you. And a carrot, delicious carrots, and some cabbage. This is about 1/8 of a head of a cabbage. I would say about probably a cup and a half if it was shredded up. And a lime. This lime, I used to juice it, but I eventually figured out, like, why not just cut it up and put it in the juice? So that's what I do. Whenever I finish juicing everything, I cut this one up and I put it in there. Mix it up and ready to drink. And I also use beets. These, like the kale, you know, they're high in nutrients, and they also help you cleanse your body, and they give you a little boost of energy. Now for me, that's not really unnecessary, because I take this at night, probably like an hour or 2 before I go to sleep. So I really do, the energy thing doesn't really do too much for me, but that is what it does. And I also have some ginger root. Not too delicious, makes the juice taste bitter, which is why I have the apple and the cucumber for it. And last but not least, some broccoli. So all of this stuff gets juiced, and just drink it up. Now it does take me quite a bit to do, but since it's a lot of vegetables, I would rather just juice it all together, because some of these I would not eat just whole. The beet, the kale, the celery, those 3 right there, would never eat them just like you would eat regular vegetables. So that's why I juice them. But for the most part, that's it. This is what I have every day. I don't really switch too much up, because it will mess me up a little bit. But this is everything right here, what I have every single day, which is quite a bit of food. It's a pretty balanced diet. And it's about 2,100 calories, all of this stuff right here. 2,100 calories, which is not bad. It helps me out get through the day really well. And it's also very balanced. It's about 63 grams of fat, which is not a whole lot. 280 grams of carbs, and 118 grams of protein. And in percentage wise, it is pretty good. 26% of fat, 52% of carbs, and 22% of protein. So for those of you who know that a balanced meal is good, that's what it is. It's supposed to be 20% of fat, 50% of carbs, and 30% of protein, which I am very damn close, really close to that. But I don't want to mess with it, because for me this works. It's perfect. You know, I will eventually up my protein take a little bit, but that's, in a distant future, because this right here works for me. And hopefully it works for you too. And if you do decide to do it, it is a great diet. The best thing I like about it, no cooking. The only thing I cook is the beans, and that is it. And other than that is whenever I do decide to take a different kind of protein, which is the tuna or some fish or some chicken or some meat, that is the only other time I have to cook. But other than that, all I do is chop up my fruit, get it ready, and put it in containers. That's it. That's all I have to cook. That is why I love this meal plan that I have right now. I don't really have to cook anything, and which is great for me, because sometimes I don't have a lot of time to cook stuff. I just have time to chop up some vegetables, some fruits, and throw it in a container and ready to go. But hopefully this gives you a little bit of an insight of what I eat every day, and hopefully you would like to take this up. And if you do, just give me a comment. I will give you an exact list of the stuff. That way you won't have to go through the video and write everything down. But other than that, this is my diet. Hope you guys enjoyed it. please subscribe. This will be a good start. Like I said, I've been working out, been doing pretty good, sticking to my diet, and we'll see how it goes. All right, see you next week, YouTube.